A reading from the book of Numbers. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to Aaron and his sons and tell them, this is how you shall bless the Israelites. Say to them, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord look upon you kindly and give you peace. So shall they invoke my name upon the Israelites, and I will bless them." The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
May God bless us in his mercy. May God bless us in his mercy. May God have pity on us and bless us. May he let his face shine upon us. So may your way be known upon earth, among all nations your salvation. May God bless us in his mercy. May the nations be glad and exult, because you rule the peoples in equity. The nations on the earth you guide. May God bless us in his mercy. May the peoples praise you, O God. May all the peoples praise you. May God bless us, and may all the ends of the earth fear him. May God bless us in his mercy.
A reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Galatians. Brothers and sisters, when the fullness of time had come, God sent his Son, born of a woman, born under the law, to ransom those under the law, so that we might receive adoption as sons. As proof that you are sons, God sent the Spirit of his Son into our hearts, crying out, "Abba, Father." So you are no longer a slave, but a son. And if a son, then also an heir through God. The word of the Lord.
God spoke to our ancestors through the prophets. In these last days he has spoken to us through the Son. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia.
The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. The shepherds went in haste to Bethlehem and found Mary and Joseph and the infant lying in the manger. When they saw this, they made known the message that had been told them about this child. All who heard it were amazed by what had been told them by the shepherds. And Mary kept all these things, reflecting on them in her heart. Then the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all they had heard and seen, just as it had been told to them. When 8 days were completed for his circumcision, he was named Jesus, the name given him by the angel before he was conceived in the womb. The Gospel of the Lord.
Have you ever thought about how fortunate we are that we can wish one another a blessed and happy new year, not just today, but before today when Advent began? Remember that? When we started the Advent season, we said it's a new year, a new liturgical year. We said blessed time for everyone to be prepared for the coming of the Lord and celebrating his birth, the nativity. And we made resolutions. Remember them? Absolutely no one. Pretty normal, right? So, we have another opportunity when a new calendar year begins to do the same thing, to wish each other a blessed new year and a happy new year, and to think again about what resolutions we might make. You made them yesterday, remember them? What will happen to them will be how we can respond to us wanting to be better than we are. Now, we know everybody's good because you're all here. And it's wonderful that so many of you are here this morning, and we had so many here last night. What a wonderful celebration of proclaiming God is alive. Wonderful acclamation. But what do we do about it? We're good. We want to be better, right? We don't want to be worse. That's not the way we want to go. It's not that road. We want to be better. Take the good things that we do and do them even a little better. And we have some help along the way, like the wonderful messages in today's readings. What about this first reading? The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord look upon you kindly and give you peace. Have you ever said that blessing to anyone? We hear it here, we need to take it out there. You have a chance today to meet somebody who might need a blessing, who might want to do better in their life. Tell them, the Lord bless you and keep you. Let him be gracious to you. Know and trust in who God is. That was a lesson from Mary, right? St. Paul, when he's writing to the Galatians, he makes it pretty clear that when the fullness of time came, God sent his Son into the world so that we would be saved. And then we heard in the gospel that he was named Jesus. And Jesus means God saves. And that's what we acclaim every time we come and celebrate our faith, every time we proclaim faith wherever we are, that Jesus is our salvation. That's wonderful acclamation, isn't it? And then what can we learn from Mary from the gospel today? Well, pretty important that we see how she remembered all of the things that were told her by angels and everybody else along the line, how she remembered all of that, and then, remembering, she began to ponder. So, do you ever ponder stuff? We do that a lot, don't we? Ponder things, think about it, how are we going to do this, what are we going to do, what are we going to say, how are we going to act? That's what Mary did. Very important lesson for us. The Mother of God, she could not possibly have understood all of the stuff that we know about her. But she was faithful, trusting, and hopeful. Maybe the new year will work that for us. The old year's gone. Can't change it now, right? There's a lot of things we want to forget about, right? We have a lot of lists of things we want to forget and a lot of the things we want to hope for. And hope is eternal. And hope casts out fear. So let's ask the Blessed Mother in this new year to help us be a blessing for others, to share hope, to share faith, to share trust. And then we can bless others with our words and our actions. 2021, the calendar year, has a lot of hope. Let's thank God for that and be hopeful for one another. And may He bless you in this new year. Amen.